So I found not one, not two, but 3 Xbox 360s at the swap meet.
Perfect.
Yo, check this out.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Manny's Arcade. So today we're going to do some game hunting at the swap meet. So let's head out and see what we can find. So I arrived a little later than I wanted to get there, but you know what? Maybe we'll still find some stuff. Hello? So this is the first vendor that actually had video games, but he was charging retail, so I just went ahead and passed. I didn't really see anything I wanted. So I decided to look inside this box that was full of DVDs. You know, it had some newer movies, some older movies, but I found 007 Agent Under Fire on the Nintendo GameCube, complete in box, and the guy only wanted $1 for it. So yeah, I took it. Then I found this other vendor that had a whole bunch of Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 games, and I found Top Gear Overdrive. I've always wanted to play this game.
Cool. Red Mama. Whoa.
So I didn't find anything too crazy in here, but there was a lot of commons, there was a lot of sports games on both the Nintendo 64 side and the Super Nintendo side. But after a little bit of digging, I did find Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie on the Sega Genesis. I haven't played this game in years, so definitely picking it up. They also had Ridge Racer 64. Then I found some more Super Nintendo games, Mortal Kombat 2 and Killer Instinct, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES, and look at this whole case of Game Boy games. Now, I never heard of Richard Scarry's Busy Town, but I definitely want to try it. Alright, that was pretty much everything. Let's keep on cruising. So I saw this figure laying down on the floor out of the corner of my eye, and I got closer, and sure enough, it was the Simpsons figure, and it was complete in box, and it was the Bumblebee man. The guy only wanted $10, and I was like, oh, I'll come back for it later, and I did go back for it.
El estómago.
I definitely dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, a lot of posters of
So then I saw this Barbie DVD and I went ahead and looked behind it, and there was a Star Wars Rebel PC game. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just pick this up. The guy also had Sesame Street 1, 2, 3 for the NES in really good condition. So I went ahead and picked this up. And And then I saw this really nice Xbox 360. It was in really good shape. It was just a little dirty, but it had the cords and everything with it. So I went ahead and asked him how much. He just said, give me 30 for everything. So yeah, I went ahead and grabbed them. And then I found some Vortex thumb grips for the PlayStation 4 controller. So I grabbed a couple of these. So I noticed this vendor had a whole bunch of toys. So I went ahead and looked through all these. And I didn't even notice on the table next to me that he had a whole bunch of video games. Look at that, all that PS3, OG Xbox, PlayStation 2. Nothing too crazy, so just a lot of commons. You can see right there, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, SOCOM. But he did have PSP movies, so that was cool. I don't really find those too often. Here's a stack of the PS3. Here's another stack of PS3 games that he had. Not bad. Not bad for PS3. But yeah, I had to go through this PSP stack right here. So he had Escape from New York, Dark Star, Aliens, Starship Troopers, Infected, Tron Evolution, and Tron, Kingdom of Heaven, and Reign of Fire. I saw this statue of Davy Jones on this lady's mat, so I had to check it out.
You are neither dead nor dying. What is your purpose here?
It was in good condition, so I picked it up. Now this booth had some more games, but there was nothing too crazy here. So I went ahead and passed. So as I was walking, I saw a green case sticking out of one of the crates, and I decided to go look at it, and sure enough, it was amped for the OG Xbox. And behind that was Star Wars Clone Wars lightsaber duels for Nintendo Wii.
Darth Sidious will not destroy the Republic. The Jedi will stop him.
These games were both complete in box, and he only wanted $1 each, so I picked them up. So I spotted another Xbox 360 on this table, and the guy said everything was there, that it worked fine. I went ahead and looked at it, and it was just missing the piece here for the vent. But when I opened it up, it was super filthy on the inside. The guy said just to give him 10 bucks and I could take it, so I did. Maybe I'll get lucky and it works. I also grabbed that Nintendo Wii power supply. So I'm walking the last aisle of the Swami, and literally the very last vendor there, he had these Star Trek plates just chilling right there, and you can see the certificate of authenticity on top of them, so I had to give him a closer look. Sure enough, he had the original Star Trek series plates here, with the COA, for Wrath of Khan.
I shall leave you as you left me, as you left her, marooned for all eternity in the center of a dead planet. Buried alive, buried alive.
Now he wanted $5 a plate, and for 15 bucks, I went ahead and picked him up. Alright guys, we are back from the Swami, and we picked up some pretty cool stuff. Let's get into it. So I picked up 3 Xbox 360s, all 3 of them work, 2 of them have hard drives, also got the 360 remote, Nintendo Wii power supply, and 3-pack of the Vortex thumb grips for the PS4 controller, amped on the OG Xbox, Star Wars Clone Wars for the Nintendo Wii, all CIB, and I also picked up this Highlander on VHS. Now this is original and it's sealed and it's in really minty condition, like it looks really good. I also found a Highlander 2 Renegade version, also sealed and in really good condition. It's like nobody ever watched these, they just put them away and that was it. And Star Wars Rebellion for the PC. Now I've never played this game, but I looked it up on YouTube and it does look pretty cool. Batman and Robin for the Sega Genesis. I can't believe how good that game looks on the Genesis. Also, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, 123 Sesame Street on the NES, and 007 Agent Under Fire on the GameCube, and of course, this Davy Jones statue. I picked it up for $2. It is in good condition, and guys, it actually came from the Disney store. It's got the print right here underneath, so definitely is still at $2. Really glad I picked that up. I picked up Ridge Racer 64. I've only ever played it on the PlayStation, so I'm excited to try it on the 64. Also, Top Gear Overdrive. I love the art on that too. Infected for the PSP. Never played it before. Tron Evolution for the PSP. I've only played that on the Xbox 360. Tron the movie for the PSP. Starship Troopers. Alien, which we all know is a great movie. John Carpenter's Dark Star. And one of my favorites, Escape from New York. And you know I had to pick up those Star Trek plates. No way I was going to leave them there for somebody else. So anyway, here's this one with William Shatner's Captain Kirk and Spock. Here's from the Wrath of Khan with the COA. Now the other one's missing the COA, but it is what it is. $5, I couldn't pass it up. And of course, my personal favorite, Star Trek The Next Generation. With the whole crew, and this one does come with the certificate of authenticity.
I am Locutus of Borg. Resistance is futile. From this time forward, you will service us.
Dwarf. Fire.
Now that's a cliffhanger. So definitely keeping this one for myself. I'm a huge Next Generation fan. So this is everything that I picked up from the swap meet. Let me know if you guys see anything that looks familiar. If you watched any of these movies, if you played any of these games, if you have any of these Star Trek plates, I'd love to know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
Get those wonderful toys.
Over.
Isn't this a school day?